blonde.
I don't know. They had a crow thing planned out.
The three wise men,
They
Mike.
were already planning.
Actually, no,
on,
that's true. Let's see. That's
Touche.
December 95.
Okay, tell him to count himself in whenever they're
He
ready.
probably did at least.
We're gonna be done around 5:30. That's pretty good. Yay.
5:30.
He's definitely doing
Yeah.
better already.
Okay. Here we
Ryan.
go. In
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, ready to take two. Oh, it's on two.
Dolph Ziggler or Damien Sandow. Who is in more trouble in their career? One.
Ready, one?
There's
Take
gotta be
one.
one that's going to be worse off than the other.
I think you just look at Raw after Mania. A year ago, Dolph cashes in. This year, nowhere to be found. I think that Dolph is definitely the guy that's
When
in
watch how to
serious
review live,
trouble.
your life,
Look,
you're like,
Sandow
okay.
brought back RVD.
Or you can look
But
back.
is that worse?
Ready,
Is that worse
three?
than to keep losing?
Funky shot.
No,
Three.
Are they
He's
trying to
taking
play a
the
rebel in here? You're going to go out and lose. At least
Ready,
Dolph can
two?
just hang out and
Three,
go do
yeah,
main event.
hand to the right,
At
three.
least you're
Keep
getting
going with that.
spot on camera.
Looking great.
It's funny because Ziggler had the winning streak before Mania. He won 4
Ready,
5
two, take
matches.
two.
I know it was gonna be
Kelsey,
fun
can you play with
going on
three
these
real
other
quick?
guys, but it wasn't like he wasn't. When was the
I
last
don't
time
know.
Sandow
It's just
won?
funky.
Something important.
Yeah, because he started
Ready,
losing
one, take
back
one.
in the first time
Two
after
and
he
one, do some
failed his
creative
back
stuff to
in.
do the
I
same
don't
exact
know the
shot,
last
and
time
three
Damien
needs
Sandow
six.
won.
Put three up on preview.
To build something up
For a rumble, for a
Yeah,
good
keep
show
going with that
rumble.
one, do
So,
something.
You look at Dolph, and Dolph doesn't have the build. He's not that guy Vince wants. You look at Sandow.
He doesn't really have the.
He's a bigger guy. See, the problem with Sandow is he's soft. He's
Yeah.
I'm not going to say
Ready?
he's fat. He's
Oh,
not
thank
fat.
you.
He's put together
He's not
naturally
toned.
for
It's
a hell
okay,
of a
no, it's
wrestler,
fine.
but he's not that.
I didn't even realize, but
you
it's
know,
fine. Change shot.
overwhelming look. I mean, even Daniel Bryan, as a vegetarian, he's still
Take
he's
one.
put together more from a tightness, like the look,
Yes.
the tone look. And I think that hurts Sandow a great bit. But look at the match he had with Cena. It was awesome.
Here's what baffles me. Sandow's what baffles me more because everybody keeps
wouldn't worry
saying
about it?
Dolph this, Dolph that. I like Dolph. I'm like everybody. I think Dolph's great. You know, he has a good look. He bumps. He sells.
Two,
He's
take two.
passionate about the business. He's been a fan all his life.
And his character's
Three.
easy to relate to.
It's
as
easy.
well.
but at
Go
some
around.
point,
Try moving
whether
around
it
to
was
try to make the
comments
shot look a
you know,
little better
do
so I can
something
use it.
controversial, whether it was comments he made in interviews, or whether it was.
I
You
mean,
know, we always hear everything with certain people don't like him particularly.
Yeah.
Triple H is the one that always comes up.
Yeah.
I've always known for him to be
Yeah,
with
three.
his guys.
Play around.
like
Ready,
the
three, take.
Riders of the world.
Three.
Like I think.
Go ahead and play around. Keep moving around so it's not as
friends
noticeable.
more than making money.
They're part of the non. They're
Keep
part
going
of
over
the
his shoulder,
non-money
keep going with
making
that.
clique.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like
Good.
I kind of get Dolph. I kind of get Dolph, and the sad reality is, I think all the Dolph fans need to realize. I think
Good,
his
three.
train's gone.
Ready,
I think his best
one,
days are
take-
behind
or
him
ready,
in
two. Take
WWE.
two.
I think whenever his contract is up,
I just
he
confused
should just
my
say,
eyes.
"I'm out of here and go do what Matt Hardy did on the Indies.
Ready, one.
Make some good money
Take
in the
one.
Indies and define your own." But
Ready.
Sandow.
Good, guys,
I'm
and do
baffled
more
by that
moving
because
stuff.
Sandow, we never hear about him do anything wrong. He's got a great attitude.
He's like,
He's got a character. He's got a look. He was fighting John Cena 5
And
months
that's
ago.
the thing. Sandow, if you look at Sandow and Dolph, and just bringing up the indie thing, Dolph will do just fine on the indie.
But, well,
thing.
yeah.
Sandow will get a draw. but
Ready,
he's
three?
not going to get the big draws like Dolph will
Well,
get.
yeah, Dolph is more.
I mean,
Ready,
he's just that
two,
name.
take
He's
two.
the look. He's the guy.
He's also been around
And I
longer.
think Sandow,
Take
the
it.
problem, I really like Sandow. I've been a big fan of him. His character was different when they brought him up to the main roster. We saw him before in the tag team years ago on SmackDown.
The more
but
you guys move, it
his
looks really
character's
cool.
good.
Like when
He's
the
a
camera's
good
on
wrestler,
opposite
but he's
camera.
there's nothing
neat
that he
effect.
stands out and
I
does
felt
that
watching
you're like,
it.
wow, that's a great move, or wow, he's really smooth in the ring. He's not a smooth guy like Triple H where he focuses on power move,
Ready, three?
power move, but
Take
it looks
three.
really good. And he's not a Ziggler where he's athletic, he makes his big moves, he's a great seller. He's just kind of there.
But could you ever? We
Here's a-
talked about it
Why
earlier
don't
in
you
the
moving
weekend.
too much,
like
Peter,
this.
unless
He's a
you're going to
reliable
truck the
hand.
He's
camera.
I'm just throwing this out there, and you guys
Don't just
probably
go back
laugh at
and
me,
forth like
everyone
that.
home
Ready, two,
probably
take
laugh at
two?
me, But you give him a shot.
Yeah,
slip
when you
back
don't
there
just
and
like
put him in a
turn back
suit
and forth.
tie
If
and
you're
throw him
gonna
in that
move,
movie.
truck the camera with it.
He's not the worst
He's
guy.
not the
worst
He's
guy,
not the
yeah.
worst
Ready,
guy to
one?
put in there just because. But the thing.
One,
here's
go ahead
where-
and
here's where I would be
get
okay with
Justin
that,
and
because
Brian in
my
that.
concern with Sandow is how far can his character go? How
Yeah,
many
just
times
take one.
Can he cut? How many times?
Wait,
can he-
wait,
wait.
Can he? Yeah. Can he
Who's doing
cut
something?
the "I'm above you" intellectually promo before it becomes? I mean, there has to be elements added to his
Good too.
character, and other than him becoming a babyface.
Ready, one, take
at
one.
some point, I don't
Which
know.
he doesn't have he's nowhere near being a
I don't know
babyface right
when,
now, just
yeah.
because he hasn't succeeded as a heel.
Ready,
If
three?
he can't succeed
Take
as a
three.
heel, they're going to try to turn your face.
Said
Look,
it, guys,
we
but
know it's
happy
harder to be a face than a heel in this
Tuesday.
company.
Did he not succeed as a hero?
Have a good Easter.
Well,
You
that's
too,
what
darling.
I-
I'm
I
not
think
having,
happened.
you know, a
He
weekend
cashes in
off.
money in the bank and he fails at it. That's
It's my
okay because
weekend.
at least he was in the
weekend.
picture.
Ready, two,
And
take
then from that
two.
point on, he goes on a losing streak, and I mean, I
understood it.
everybody laughed.
Happy
And
Easter.
I said, oh, look for him to have a good show in a Rumble because it made sense for him to have a good show in a Rumble.
Happy Easter,
But
everybody.
then he got eliminated
Ready
within like 2
one.
minutes.
But now
Take
look
one.
at someone,
I don't understand.
Now look at someone such as like a Titus O'Neil who has all these great gimmicks he goes to
Oh,
Vince
happy
with and
Jewish
Vince
Easter.
buys in from time to time. Why can't
Oh.
they
Yeah,
understand
that
that
is
come
not
up
a
with something
thing.
and go to Vince? Because it seems like the
Record.
guys that actually show Vince they have a little bit creative
I
mindset
don't know.
themselves. They have the chance to get over.
While
I've been watching
she's
this
mic'd
Warrior Week and it's to talk about the Warrior and Hogan
Ready, one,
being in
take
Vince's
one.
office and sitting down
I
and just
thought I smelled tuna and oranges in her breath.
these ideas.
You can always want to go and come up with
Ready,
ideas
three,
and come up with your own ideas.
take
It's just
three.
a matter of if they're going to listen. I think they have
Ready,
more of
dos,
a believability to listen
take,
to a guy like Titus
dos.
O'Neil because he is a former football player. He has more. He
Well,
has more connections, I think, for WWE.
Yeah, that's
than
what I
Sandow
was
does.
wondering.
Well, in terms of, I mean, that's why
Ready,
that's
one,
why-
overall
That's why they
take
said Titus
one.
go do the soup
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Peter, you're on camera.
no,
Give a
Damien
wave,
Sandow
Peter.
is
Give a
the
wave.
best
Come on, Peter, wave. You're on
I just don't
camera.
understand why he wasn't. in
Woo! Ready
That just
to.
tells you
Take two.
there's their 8 guys.
Why in
they
the hell
think
do you have
potential.
RVD and Del Rio?
But I don't know. And I go back to this.
Ready, three, three. Go ahead and get more just of that too. If you
lost
can.
first round, so yes, you got TV
Yeah,
time.
take 3.
But I don't know.
Perfecto.
If it's, I don't know. I don't know. Who's in
1
worse
and 2, you have the same
condition,
shots.
because I think
Well,
I think
something
Dolph's in
about
worse
those
condition
cards
because,
look really,
like I said, I think
really
Dolph's best days are
The
behind
change
him.
in color.
I think if anything,
They're still
Yeah.
they, I think they put Dolph out
Ready,
there to lose,
1,
they're
take
expendable.
1.
Sandow, he's not always out there. I mean, he lost RVD, but he's not always used. So sometimes I think, okay, well, we still
This
want
is
to protect him.
Ziggler and
So I
Sam.
think Dolph's in a worse position. but
Ziggler,
Sandow-
But
Sandler,
there's
Sandow.
so
I
many.
don't know.
Just don't stop with Dolph and
Sandow.
Sandow. Look at these
Sorry.
guys and say who's in the
Well,
back.
there's a lot of
Ready,
guys.
2, take
There's a
2.
lot of guys who are overtaken
I
by
just want to bring
Anderson.
this up because I think
That's
this
what I
is
was
a
thinking.
serious-
It's Sandow though, or
He had a
Sandow.
serious shot at getting pushed back in the shuffle. Look at Cody
Oh,
Rhodes.
good too.
Loses the
Go with
title,
that.
loses
Go with
the
that.
just eventually.
Ooh, look at that shot, guys.
Yeah,
Woo.
so I mean, what's going to happen with Cody?
Ready,
I mean,
one, take
I
one.
just think it's like you're the flavor of the month.
Go ahead,
No
one, do
matter
a, like, a
how
zoom in on
intentions
Brian
are
while you're
saying
in the
that,
shot,
but
like,
it's like Vince wants
shoo,
something bam,
bring 'em
unless
up.
you are the Wyatts, the Shield, Evolution, Daniel Bryan, or Cena.
And what's
You
the-
got no shot of being
And all
top.
those
Ready, three,
guys
take
that
3.
you talked about, what's different between them and everybody else? They're unique.
Triple H guys.
You can't, and you can't,
I don't want to say the Triple H.
you can't mimic a John Cena or a Wyatt or the Shield. They're different. They're unique. I love Cody.
I mean, if they
I've
throw a
always been a Cody
filter, I love they can fix it a little bit, the
He's a
coloring.
generic wrestler.
Ready, 2, take
He's a
2.
great wrestler, but he has
Yeah,
a
but-
generic look. He doesn't have the look.
I think it's kind of neat
It's gonna be a problem.
in a way. Now I'm looking at it.
Well,
It's fun.
Gang up, yes.
All right, guys,
There we
zoom
go.
out, everybody. Do your ready, 1, take 1. Take 1.
Real-
Take 1. TD.
Force or something.
Sorry, ready. Ready, 3, take 3.
Look at you.
Look at that go.
I
Ready,
look-
2,
I
take
look
2.
at the highlighter. and There's nothing wrong
Ready,
with
1, take 1?
highlighters. Everybody has one.
I love
You
his
know,
highlighter shirt.
Everybody
Ready,
has a
3, take 3.
Phelps' highlighter.
Alex, you're on wave.
It's a real great
Wave.
line.
You're welcome.
Wave, yes.
Woo! All right, go and cut their mics. And that's a wrap, everyone. Great job.